Tip number 3, which this one I will really agree, is prioritize self-care. Focus on creating routine that includes activity that brings you joy, nurture, and help you process your feelings. 100% on this one.
Do you know why I agree?
Because it's the mindset.
Yeah, my man, that's right. Because you're going away from approaching breakup recovery as a communication strategy. You're going beyond that. You're using this as an opportunity to truly grow and transform, which this is all about.
No,
and
it's
so,
not all about. I mean, if you
am
cannot...
I getting interrupted here in my flow?
No, but your flow is wrong, so I don't want like the people to hear what is wrong. I think if you want to get an ex back, you need both. You need the strategy and you need not the mindset, you need the vibration, you need the energy, you need to be able to change and grow as a person. Okay. But yeah, we can agree with the AI on this one.
Let me take it a step further though. This is where I think you're gonna get super excited. Is that we both know that in order to rebuild a new relationship, there's a process of attraction that needs to occur. Yeah. Your ex needs to feel inspired, and they need to feel like they can trust you again, right? You are basically sharing a different vision of what is possible. And without self-care, the way that it's put in this way, I would have defined it differently. But without that element, you're stuck in this negative zone of survival. You cannot inspire this person. You cannot, as a broken version of yourself dealing with grief, expect this person to trust that they can be happy with you, to be inspired by you, to want to be together, right? They're not going to just do you a favor and take you back because they feel bad. No, a breakup is a selfish decision. They did it for themselves because they feel like that's what's best for them. And you need to figure out what you need to do for this person to feel like it is in their best decision to commit to you again, because they're inspired, because they're attracted, because they trust that they can be happy with you. And without some kind of self-care, with a clear plan that truly brings results where you feel better, you're more confident, you're more attractive. Without that part of the process, you're not going to get back together, because it takes way more than just a communication strategy to get back into a new relationship.
Yeah, and I love what you mentioned, because it's easy to fall into the trap of not going to the gym and not seeing my friends, or not focusing on my work, on just not taking the time to grow as a person. When you are in the survival mode after a breakup, it's very easy to dig into the sadness. And the reason why I love the self-care in this example from the AI and Google, it's the idea that the little steps are the one that will make you feel a big change. Little steps, little routine, the fact that you would visualize a little bit more, the fact that you will use the positive thoughts exercises of just the breathing work.
Can you give an example to the audience of a type of exercise that can help with self-care, that can help with this process, something that they can kind of apply right away in action?
Yeah, I love what your question is. So there is one example, one exercise that I ask mostly the people that I coach and also in my program. So I would call it the 3 columns, because you just have to get a paper. You will have 3 columns, left, middle, and right. On the left column, I just ask you to draw a smiley. So the first thing first, when you wake up, you have this paper with you, and it could be a notebook, which I suggest. And first thing first, you draw the smiley. Why? Because it has shown with study that your first thoughts will dominate the rest of your day. So if you think about your ex or you're crying, unfortunately, your day will be sad. But if you wake up and you tell yourself, okay, I'm drawing a smiley, this is me now, I'm focusing on myself, and I'm forcing myself to smile. Even if I don't want it, I need to do it. The reason why it will create more happy hormones in your mind, and it will make you go with the flow a better way. So that's my first column. Column number 2, I will write a positive sentence about myself. I'm a good person. I'm a good mother. I'm beautiful. But when you write this sentence, I want you to close your eyes so you can feel it. That's the mindset part, right? When we can feel the positivity. And I want you to make a fist at the same time. The goal will be to create an anchor where you can feel and keep this energy within yourself. And every 2 hours, so you grab your phone, every 2 hours you have an alarm, I want you to repeat this sentence. And the last column is to drive your day. what is your goal today? Something simple, actionable that at night you can, say, I did it. I want to cook a new meal. I want to walk or run 5 more minutes than usual. I want to say I love you to my siblings, things like this. When you set your mindset on small goals and you do it consistently, in the previous episode, you said something very important. You said 3 weeks, which is 21 days. This is the period that neuroscience says it takes 21 days for the brain to create an habit. So if you do it just for the next 3 weeks, you will survive and you will grow. And then you will be able to have a better sense of yourself to go to the stage number 2, which is the reattraction of the person that you want to be with. But that's just the 3 columns. You do it every day. The first 2 days, you won't feel anything. After 2 days, you will feel a little bit better. And after 21 days, you will feel like a new person. I'm not saying your life will be amazing, but you will feel inside yourself that you feel much better.
I love it. I love it for 2 reasons. For 3 reasons. Number one,
Not 4?
3. Number one, I love it because you are helping individuals take action. That's what coaching is all about.
Yeah.
Action and reflection as well is embedded in that process, which brings change. It brings transformation. If you continue to work on something with a clear plan, it brings results. So that's fantastic. Number 2, you're working on mindset. You see, this is true change that is happening that will then yield results when you are ready to engage, to communicate, to see your ex, to seal the deal, whatever it may be, no matter what stage you're at. Even if you're blocked, you're still putting yourself in a better position to capitalize on the opportunities that will come. I was going to go into a rabbit hole of explaining why, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spare y'all. So the third reason that I love this is because it's actually grounded in experience from the field. Like, I know that thousands of people have done this exercise. I know that it has yielded results. And so, that's science right there. Experience from the field that is related back to the audience. So thank you for sharing that.